Political temper in Bengal is all set to rise as Home Minister Amit Shah begins his two-day visit to the state today. Shah is going to be holding a mega roadshow in Kharagpur on Sunday. This is going to be the Home Minister's first visit to the state of Bengal after election dates were announced last month. He will also hold a meeting with the district and Mondal committees at Kharagpur. He is also set to attack Mamata Banerjee in the wake of the alleged attack on her, as the BJP believes that the Chief Minister had enacted a drama to gain sympathy of voters in Nandigram and elsewhere. The Home Minister is going to be holding public meetings tomorrow at Jhargram and Rani Band areas tomorrow. Remember, the state of Bengal is going to be having an 8-phase election starting from 28th of March. The results are going to be declared on 2nd of May. 2 days after Mamata was discharged from the hospital, TMC is set to release its manifesto for the upcoming West Bengal Assembly elections. As per the TMC sources, the party is likely to release the manifesto at about 7 p.m. today. The choice of date is crucial as 14th of March is also observed as Nandigram Divas. It was during this day in the year 2007 when 14 villagers were gunned down in East Midnapur during movement against land acquisition. Remember, Mamata is contesting from Nandigram. She's pitted against a former close confidant, Shivendu Adhikari. The manifesto is going to be released on 11th of March, but it was postponed after Mamata was injured while campaigning in Nandigram. Now, sources say that Mamata will return to campaigning from tomorrow with her first rally scheduled in Purulia. Showdown over centre's farm laws has now reached Bengal in the midst of intense political campaigning in the poll-bound state. Farmer leader Rakesh Tikait held back-to-back Mahapanchayats in Kolkata and Nandigram yesterday. Tikait appealed to the people of Bengal to not vote for the BJP and defeat them in the polls. He also indirectly took on Mamata's rival candidate in Nandigram, BJP's Shivendu Adhikari, referring to him as Bhagoda or deserter. Another Kisan Mahapanchayat is scheduled to take place in Asansol today.
ये राजनीति राकेश टिकैत जी अब क्यों की जा रही है? किसानों
राजनीति कहाँ कर रहे हैं हमने तो यही तो कहा कि वे चावल मांग रहे, कोई वोट मांगने आए तो उनसे ये पूछ रहे ना कि भाई मेरे एमएसपी का क्या होगा, उस पर कानून बना दो, मैं वोट दे दूंगा, कानून बनवा दो उनसे।
नंदीग्राम में ममता बनर्जी खुद उम्मीदवार हैं, शुभेंदु अधिकारी उनको हराने का दम भर रहे हैं। आप लोग ममता बनर्जी के पक्ष में प्रचार कर रहे हैं?
ना हम तो नहीं कर रहे उनके पक्ष में।
ममता दीदी ने तो किसानों का समर्थन किया था
और कर दिया तो ठीक है, उनका धन्यवाद है। हाँ,
तो अगर शुभेंदु अधिकारी को आप हराएंगे तो उसका सीधा फायदा, अगर हराने की बात करेंगे तो ममता बनर्जी को
अब नहीं, हम तो किसानों को कहा कि जब वे वोट मांगने आए तो उनसे ये पूछना कि मेरे चावल का रेट क्या है और उस पर कानून बनवा दो। दिल्ली में 5 लाख आदमी बैठे हुए हैं तो कानून बनवा दो, हम नहीं कहेंगे।
And twist to the battle for Nandigram, BJP MP Lokesh Chatterjee visited Shivendu Adhikari's home, met with his father and Sisir Adhikari, also a TMC leader. During the meeting, both discussed Mamata versus Shivendu poll contest in Nandigram. Shivendu's father said that Mamata wants to finish Shivendu politically and that is why she chose Nandigram. Remember, Shivendu was a close aide before jumping the ship in December last year when he joined the BJP in presence of Amit Shah. And while politics continues over the alleged attack on Mamata and Nandigram, there is no clarity yet on what exactly happened. After the Election Commission is expressed its blatant dissatisfaction, the West Bengal Chief Secretary has submitted a second report to the poll panel on this incident. This as the EC's observers submitted a separate report ruling out the attack claim. And here is more coming on that story.
West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee attacked in Haldia on the 10th of March. Or was it a mere allegation? Did some unruly elements slam Didi's car door? Or did Mamata's car hit an iron pole? Many questions, but no answers yet. Sources reveal that the Election Commission is unhappy with the report filed by Bengal Chief Secretary on the incident. According to sources, the chief secretary had stated that Mamta was injured due to slamming of the car's door. However, the report doesn't clarify if the car door hit an iron pillar or a mob deliberately closed it. After the top poll body reportedly expressed its dissatisfaction with the report, Bengal Chief Secretary is learned to have submitted a second, more detailed report, which will be now studied by the Election Commission. Meanwhile, another report submitted by EC observers ruled out any attack on Mamta. According to sources, the report states that the Chief Minister was injured in an accident in heavy presence of security and there was no evidence of any attack on her. Injury to the Bengal Chief Minister's left leg has led to a political slugfest as TMC has accused BJP of hatching a conspiracy.
I wonder what reports can ultimately satisfy the Election Commission, but we demanded serious and impartial probe into this fact.
अब उनके लिए स्टार प्रचारक भी नहीं है पार्टी को लड़ाई में सामने से लीड करने वाले, तो इस स्थिति में वो घबराई हुई है, नया तरीका ढूंढ करके लोगों का सिंपैथी क्रिएट करने के प्रयास करी है.
Mamta has earned herself an image of a gutsy political leader who has weathered physical attacks in her 4-decade-long career. All eyes will now be on Didi's comeback script and whether it will ensure a third term for her. With Amit Shah in Kolkata and Aishwarya Paliwal in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Home Minister Amit Shah is going to be visiting the poll-bound state of Assam today to boost BJP's poll campaign. Shah is going to be addressing 2 election rallies in Margherita and Nazira Assembly constituencies. The BJP is eyeing a second straight term in the state after scoring victory in 2016. Ahead of Shah's visit, the All India United Democratic Front leader and MP Badruddin Ajmal launched a fresh attack on the centre of a controversial Citizenship Amendment Act law. Remember, at least 5 people were killed, many others injured during the anti-CA protests in Assam in 2019 and 2020. The political war of words between DMK and Kamal Hassan has now escalated. DMK has gone ahead and accused Kamal Hassan of being BJP's B team, drawing a sharp response from actor-turned-politician who dismissed the suggestion. Here's more.
Swords drawn between the DMK and new entrant in Tamil Nadu politics, Kamal Hassan, ahead of assembly polls.
வேலை வாய்ப்புகள் என்கிறோம் அதையே அவர் தமிழில் மொழிபெயர்க்கிறார் அவர் தமிழில். Now
the verbal spat that started after Kamal Hassan's copycat charge on DMK has now escalated. Firing a fresh salvo on Hassan from the stage of India Today Conclave South, DMK claimed that the actor-turned-politician is taking instructions from his bosses, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah.
The Home Minister is going to talk in Tamil. You should ask their bosses, what will be the future of Kamal Hassan? Ask Modi. This is BJP's B team. Shamelessly, he's doing the job. See, he's been not a superstar like Rajni, but he's been liked by everybody. And I have all respects for him as an individual, as an hero. As politics, we all judge him and see how fast he changed colors.
DMK's scathing attack drew a sharp response from MNM chief, who also attended India Today Conclave South, where he laughed off DMK's suggestion.
I think one of the best screenplay writers that DMK had is no more. They don't have that talent in them anymore. If they want any stories, incredible ones, I've been a very successful screenplay writer. I could tell them more stories than they could tell me.
You're saying that this is completely a figment of Dayanidhi Maran's imagination to suggest that Kamal Hassan is a B team of the BJP in this election?
Yes, they've been deliberately doing that. I mean, they deserve a full night's sleep at least once in a while, because we are disturbing their sleep.
Is it the party's organization?
Hassan went ahead to assert that his main opponent was not AIA-DMK but the DMK.
In my industry, fortunately, ADMK will destroy itself with its own infighting. Our work there is far less as far as opposition or opposing is concerned. I think DMK we could directly look as one to be one to vacate the place.
So they're your primary opponent in this election? In a way?
Could be. Yeah, both. For me, both the Kadagams, as we call it, are equally important that they vacate the premises.
Politics, you have to choose sometimes between allegedly the lesser evil. Who's the lesser evil, DMK or AIDMK?
No, both are evil. We'll have to find
are
a
evil.
third. Both are evil for Tamil Nadu. We'll have to find a third alternative. And politics offers you that third choice also. 2,000 rupees.
Kamal Haasan also revealed his reason for hosting Big Boss in Tamil.
Fortunate enough to get money at all. I think that the reason why I'm doing Big Boss and other films is to finance the party.
The actor turned Neta though was firm that he is here to stay irrespective of his fate in the upcoming polls.
If you lose in this election, if you don't, let's say, cross double digits in percentage terms, will Kamal Haasan say, that's enough, I'm going back to another avatar?
No, I can't, because I have dedicated my life to the people, and that's where it'll be. And that's how I'll proceed with the rest of my life.
This is a complete win or lose, you will remain in politics.
Yes. And I'm telling my party people that we must reach double digits. And that's all. I've not put a number on it.
Kamal Haasan, who many see as being in the race to claim MGR's legacy, spoke on another superstar, Thalaiva Rajni, and his political U-turn.
No, don't.
Rajni eventually has decided not to enter politics. Has that left you disappointed? Do you think a double act of Kamal Haasan plus Rajni would have been double the power that you have today?
Absolutely. That's the reason why I say all good people should join together. But the decision of him not getting into politics is very personal and very pertinent, and there's no debate about, or I don't have a better argument than his good health.
His cinematic image into real life.
At India Today Conclave South, Kamal Haasan has made his intentions clear. He is here to challenge the duopoly of AIADMK and DMK.
Are you truly ready for politics?
He might be new to Dravidian politics, but cannot be considered a pushover. Bureau Report, India Today.
And there is no end to coronavirus surge in Maharashtra. The state has reported a surge of 15,602 new cases on Saturday, taking the active cases tally past the 1 lakh mark. Besides this, 88 new deaths were reported in a single day. As of now, Maharashtra amounts to 60% of the country's total caseload. Mumbai recorded over 1,700 new cases. Pune and Nagpur witnessed a major spike in COVID infections. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray had a meeting with the representatives of hotels, restaurants and also malls. He appealed to them to ensure all the SOPs that have been listed by the government are followed so that the government is not forced to announce extreme restrictions. And India will look to bounce back in T20 series against England in an attempt to play fearless cricket. The men in blue failed miserably with a bat, just like the Test series. The visitors have started the limited overs leg with a bang, but Virat Kohli's men know how to turn things around. Here's a look.
A loss in the first match of a series is something that Team India has often seen of late.
Quick work of this Indian total.
While India has managed to make strong comebacks on each of those occasions, England, in white ball format, may not be an easy proposition.
All of it. Now straight into the stands. Oh, got him inside.
Indian top order failed miserably in the absence of Rohit Sharma. From 20 for 3, India just couldn't recover, and Virat Kohli's aspirations of playing fearless cricket couldn't walk the talk.
And no, straight to the fielder.
Yeah, it was just the below par batting performance from us today, and England made us pay for it. We looked to try a few things, and but having said that, as a batting side, you have to accept the conditions that are in front of you. If the pitch allows you to play those kind of shots, yes, you can be aggressive from ball one. But I think we got ahead of ourselves a little bit. Probably didn't spend enough time out there in the middle to assess the conditions, and Shreyas did that, but there were too many wickets down at that stage for us to get past 150, 160, and had we got, say, 8 wickets in hand at the end of 10 overs, then we could have got a few more runs and could have made a game out of it.
Virat's own form has been a matter of concern.
This is not an innings you see too often.
The Indian skipper was once again out for a duck And once again, it was a leg spinner who dismissed Virat.
India 3 for 2.
It's part of the whole journey of international cricket. When you play for that long, you will have ups and downs, and you have to accept that as a batsman. On your day, you will probably end up scoring much more for the team, but sometimes it doesn't come off. But the important thing is to keep staying true to your intent, true to your plans as a batsman, and understand and accept that sometimes the bowling team also will come out and execute their plans better than your plans. So for me, it's always been about going out there and trying to be as positive as I can.
Shreyas Iyer, who would have been under some pressure with the inclusion of Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan, made the most of the opportunity but couldn't get much support from the other end.
Clipped off his toes.
As for the world #1 ranked England, they batted in their usual fashion with opener Jason returning to form.
Now he gets all of it.
Tonight.
While India went in with 3 spinners, England came out with a different strategy and relied on the express pace of Mark Wood and Archer.
Well, he goes for it straight away, finds the...
With the T20 World Cup 6 to 7 months away, India will look to get their balance right or else fall back on the perennial theory of relying heavily on their top 3. That would include Rohit Sharma at the top. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.